Hello viewers, welcome to Honey Film Africa Hofa TV talk show. My name is Fortune Famous and the studio is
Miss Jonah Nelly.
Wow, Miss Jonah Nelly she deals with fashion accessories and also an actress, but then she's on vacation when it comes to acting. Well, she's the CEO of P&E Collections. That means if you want a good shoe, good suit, you want to look good, she's the solution. True of us?
Very true.
Oh, that's it. Well, let's quickly go into our today's topic. We'll be talking about African women in active politics, the effect in marriage. Wow, it has become an issue of concern in Africa that women are not always allowed to play active politics. Those who are in the corridor of politics are not always given the key position as regards to political position. They rather go by deputizing a male or giving them one or two these things that will not, key in. But let's just have a brief discussion on this. Miss Nelly Jonah Iwoma, what do you think about this issue?
Okay. Good afternoon, viewers. Concerning the issue of women in active politics, if you're a woman and you are in politics, I want to tell you that you're not in any wrong move. Women should be allowed to play politics actively, because when it comes to politics, we have women that are in politics and we have women that are in active politics, which is
Sure.
Is a two-way thing.
Yeah.
Is a different thing altogether. So when a woman is in politics, it means she belongs to a particular political group. She goes for their meetings. She goes. But when a woman is in active politics, it means a woman is holding a key position in that politics.
Okay, that's a brief contextual definition of what our topic is all about today. Now let's talk about it. People always feel that any woman in active politics wouldn't do well in her marriage, or would always have these problem with the husband.
We have women that are working class ladies, and we have women that are full-time housewives. We have women that are in business. Now, these three categories of women have a way of doing things differently when it comes to whatever they find themselves doing aside their daily hustle. Now, looking at a woman that is a working class woman, now she has her time and she knows how to run her home. Now, a woman that is working, let's say from 8 to 6, knows how to plan her home, knows what to do before leaving the house in order to come back and not stress herself out in running the events of the home. Now, a woman that is a full-time housewife stays home, she does everything in the house. Even at that, she might not even have the time to rest. Yeah, she might be overworking herself without even knowing it.
Okay, well, what connect it with women?
So now, the woman in active politics, before ever that woman, if we say two women. Now, we're taking an example. Two women, a woman that has been in politics before marriage, and a woman that is in politics after marriage.
Okay.
So these two women, one balances the equation more.
Okay.
Now, this woman has been in politics as a young lady before getting into marriage. She knows the time for her meetings, political meetings. She knows when to take the political calls and when the calls come in mostly.
Okay.
So this woman will be able to manage it perfectly. To manage her home and manage her political career very, very well. Now, the other woman who came into the political arena, after marriage, will have to learn. And this will be easy for her if she has a supportive partner.
Okay.
So, the woman that has been in politics before marriage does better. But the relationship part of this whole thing solely depends on the partner of these women we're talking about.
Like the husband.
The husband. Now, if my husband supports me in my political career, I think I'll do better.
Okay.
Yes. Because I cannot go out when my husband says don't.
Okay, now let me ask these questions, In politics, we do understand that political meetings most times are head impromptu, like somebody you just be in your house with your husband, you receive a call. Um, Mrs. Jonah and Nelly, please, we have a meeting at Presidential Hotel by 12 a.m. Please do report to the meeting. It's very, very important and urgent. In this situation, how do you expect your husband to cope on this?
That is where the support comes in. If a man loves you, he should love what you do.
Okay, let me ask you one technical question now. For instance, you're a man.
Okay.
You are with your wife, and you receive such call, and your wife receives such call. How would you feel at that point in time, at that particular time? Would you say, okay, my wife, please go, since it's your career, go?
It's simple. I love my wife as a man. So you gave the instance that if I'm a man, okay, I love my wife as a man, and then I am supportive of what she's doing. I can even be okay, honey, can I drop you off to the place so that you can then I'll come back and take care of the kids if we have kids then.
Exactly.
There should be this balance. They should try to, as much as strike a balance to see how this woman will be supported.
Okay, wow. Having known the kind of politics we play in Africa, I mean in Nigeria to be precise, we know that politicians are too radical. Trust me, they are the most radical people. Now you see a politician, you see politicians who, when they go for a political meeting, you know their behavior, you know how they behave, you know how they act, and your wife in such arena, I think it should plant in a man's mind that yes, all is not well, that the politics won't be pure. No matter how you feel how secure you feel with your wife, as a man, there must be this suspicion. Well, I don't know, women are weaker vessels. My wife might go for this meeting and be harassed. She wouldn't tell me, so I don't stop her to going to the meeting tomorrow. And who knows if one honorable OBCK is actually tapping from her. This one, she comes smiling, bringing money. She doesn't tell me the other side of the politics. These are things that really hit people's mind when they see women in active politics. While she goes around sleeping with all the politicians just for her to be appointed or just for her to be given a key position and not the rest. And if you ask me, I do not blame people with this perception, because in African politics, we've seen a lot of this. A situation where a woman goes for a political meeting, whether something happens or not, we have this sense, I can't call it misconception because sometimes it happens. You understand? Mm-hmm. So a man would always say, wow, maybe like it's rightly pointed out, two individuals, female, one in politics before marriage and one politics after marriage. Now it's assumed that someone who has been in politics before getting married is well equipped. She knows the game very well, and she stands better chance of doing well because one, she will have a supportive partner who understands that, because you already know the husband knows that she has been in the game and then engaged her, wedded her, and all the rest. So there should be an understanding of her career and all the rest. Now, in this case, we keep telling people that women can do better because they are good home managers. A woman who manages home, sometimes polygamous families see them putting things in order and all the rest. If they're being given key position, I think they will do well in that. What's your opinion on that?
My opinion is simple. If you want to know somebody that can do well in the position, I think the picture should be a female picture.
Wow.
Yes, because judging from the home, right from the home, a woman can put a home together and make it a heaven.
Exactly.
So try this woman on this key position and then let her bring out that motherly love, that care in her into that position, and you see a very big change.
Then another thing is, a woman might be a virtuous woman, rather, a woman who doesn't take shit from men, who is always herself. But come to think of it, like I said before, most politicians, they love power. Trust me. Yeah. And for you to do well in politics, you must pay some huge sacrifices. That is in African context. A woman, okay, for instance, as beautiful as you are, you want a key position, and one, I can't call them useless because I don't want to use that word. You see one position, I'm honorable, this rubbing his stomach. Please, if you want to take up this position, come and meet me in so hotel. And they know that the lady who is vying for this position is married. And sometimes with your supporters, hey, oh hail so and so, oh hail Mrs. This, oh hail Mrs. That, you wouldn't want to mess up with your fans and all the rest. You want to bring the power to them and tell them that yes, you are really good in politics. Before you know it, a woman does what she doesn't want to do. In this case, I want us to understand that it does happen. Now, from your point of view, you made us to understand that it depends on the woman. A woman who stands her ground, like you said earlier, a woman who has been in politics before marriage knows she must have been very known in that game and also command some respect and hold some key powers to prevent her from such menace. I call it menace because it's under duress. It's not from their mind.
Yes.
Fine. So I think the woman who is into active politics or who has been in politics before marriage and after marriage she continues in politics will do better. Hope you know so.
Yes.
All right. Let me ask you one final question. We'll be right back. Let's just take a few minutes break. We'll be right back. Drop your comment at the comment section and also subscribe to Honey Film Africa, Hofa TV, or Honey Film Africa on YouTube, Honey Film Africa Limited, Hofa. Check it on YouTube. Click for more content. Thank you very much. We'll be right back. Again. Okay, we were talking about chastity, women in active politics, African women in active politics, and the effect in marriage. Okay, let's quickly have a rundown with Nelly in Jonah. Thank you.
I would like to disagree with you on women cheating. A woman in active politics, it is not always like that. There are women that cannot cheat on their husbands or their spouse for any reason, and I know 1,001 of them. This cheating thing, I tell people categorically that it is premeditated. A woman that doesn't have it in her does not have it in her. Come on, what are you saying? There are women that even if you give them thousands, give them millions of naira, they will not cheat on their husbands. Now, if a woman is active in politics, for that reason, though it doesn't give anybody any right to say, oh, she's sleeping around, she's this, that. Come on, men are simply jealous. They have it in their head, like, okay, that's not simple because that's what men go out there to do. So they believe that any woman that goes out there does the same. Yeah. It's not so. Most men go out on daily basis and they have 1,001 girlfriends. Believe it or not, you see they will come back home and then their wives will be all good. But as soon as that wife steps out, maybe they just call once and that woman doesn't pick. She's cheating. And it's a very wrong conception.
Well, well, I think you have a point here. You have a point. But let me also tell you that not every man, let me say 80% of reasonable men wouldn't allow their wives to be into active politics. According to you, you say men are jealous because that's what they do outside. They believe if their wife goes out, wives go out as well, might also do same, right? But at this point, calculating what usually happens in African politics, you just made a point that some women are strong. No matter what happens, they won't go contrary to their policy. Not even because of their husband. They have kept this legacy for themselves and wouldn't want to alter it. Thank you very much. That was a very wonderful argument with Ihoma Nelly Jonah. I still remain fortune famous. Keep watching Hofa TV Talk Show. Support this program. Thank you very much.